Hey guys, EBPMAN here, and in today's video we're going to talk about measuring tools. We're going to go from something that looks like this to something that looks like this. This is the Rolova Digital Measuring Tape. Let's get right to it. Now in today's video we're taking a look at the Rolova, and the Rolova is a compact digital measuring tool that is actually tapeless. So in the traditional tape world, when you're measuring something, you take out something that looks like this, that's as thick as this, and you basically pull out the tape and you measure. Well, the Rolova is a digital measuring tool that rolls across the surface to compute the actual distance or measurement. It's pretty cool. It's super easy to use, and let's check out some of the features. Now inside the box you can receive your Rolova, a user guide, a screen protector, a little travel pouch with also a key ring. Now the Rolova is very simple to use, and it only has two buttons to really worry about. So first of all, we're going to flip it on the back here, and you're going to notice that you have this button right here. And then you also have this little button right here. So this is the button that you're going to press when you want to be able to measure something, and you press and hold. And then this button over here is the button that you'll press when you want to go into the menu to make some configuration changes. Now, as we look at the front here, I'm going to go ahead and turn this on so you can see what it looks like. You'll notice how the display is here. And as you start measuring, the measuring point that you're going to start with is going to be right here. So this will light up when you start rolling, and it's going to give you your measurement. Now there's a couple things. You can use this to measure, let's say, from a point here to point here, just by rolling it, and we're going to do that in a couple seconds. You could use this especially, let's say, if you want to go from a corner to corner. And in the event that you're going from corner to corner, you're going to want to take into account the actual dimensions of the Rolova itself. So it also has a mode where it can incorporate to the measurement the actual size of the device, so that your measurements are always accurate. So imagine if you're, let's say, measuring from one corner of the wall to the other, and you're just rolling it like this. By the time you hit that other side of the wall, you're not going to have this point touching it, but you're going to have the side. So it's going to incorporate the actual dimensions of the Rolova when it's taking the measurement. So let's check this out. We're going to look at a traditional tape to see what this looks like. So here's our traditional tape, and our tape, I'm going to just lock it in place. We basically have right here anywhere from 1 all the way up to 11 inches. And we're going to see how this works. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Rolova. I'm going to power it up. And when I power it up, I'm going to press and hold, and you'll notice that this little light turns on. This is my starting point. Right? So I'm going to go ahead and press and hold, and I'm going to start it right here. Press and hold, and I'm going to roll all the way up to the 10 mark. And we're going to stop right here. So let's look at it. 9.51. Let's go ahead and do that one more time to see where we're at. And we're going to go ahead and not save it. You can save it if you want. We'll put it right here, press and hold, and we're going to roll. Stop right there. And there you go, 10. Let's do it one more time. This time we're going to go all the way up to 12. And again, this is going to be something that's pretty cool, especially for that person. Maybe you have a craftsman in the house, a realtor that needs to do some measurements and things. Anybody who uses a tape, this is just a really nice tool to have. I'm going to go ahead and press it again. I'm going to run it all the way up to the 12 now. So we're going to go all the way up to 12 right here. And then we're going to stop at 12. Oh, I didn't turn it on. Let's do that again. And go all the way to 12. We'll stop right here. And you'll notice 11 and 7/8. We're going to do it one more time. We won't save it. We're going to press and hold. Put it at the start. Run it again all the way up to the 12. Stop right there. There you go, 12. So pretty accurate, right? So I've had some difficulty pressing it and just making sure that this bottom piece was pointing downward, and that's going to be the key piece, that you make sure that that's pointing downward. So again, that was the Rolova, a really cool little device. It can store up to 99 measurements, right? So you can do some measurements, and again, it's just a different way to measure.